Yes, but I think we need to encode the doxa with a certain amount of hegemonic selectivity.
With an eye to hegemony, yes. We still need to consider our target audience.
Wait, what are you saying? This is why we're running a failing network.
Do you think we need to consider a fresher, more youthful perspective?
Nah.
No.
We found them.
What's going on here?
I've secured a perimeter and they are on lockdown.
Lockdown? What? What's that, some kind of yoga position?
Yes. We're taking over the network.
What?
I could get used to this whole network takeover thing.
And we're in.
We did it. An entire day of programming.
Not quite. We still don't have a complete lineup.
What do you mean we don't have a complete lineup?
I didn't want to tell you, but we still need one more show.
Well, we better come up with something fast. Tell you what, though, having all this creative control makes me feel like Aaron Sorkin.
Aaron Sorkin?
Aaron Sorkin, the creator of The West Wing, he wrote The Social Network.
Oh, like the stuff we're airing tonight.
Nothing like we're airing tonight.
How? This is exactly what this is.
No, Sorkin has all of these things that he does in all of his shows.
Like?
Like walking and talking through scene after scene. Two characters can barely carry on a conversation if they're not walking, unless they're having sex. What the?
Oh, good morning.
And welcome to What Happened Last Night, your favorite Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday morning show. I'm your host, Kim.
And I currently do not remember my name.
You're Jenny.
Great.
This morning on What Happened Last Night, we're going to attempt to figure out what happened last night. And for our first guest, is there anyone else in the room?
Whoa. Oh, it's Sarah. Ugh.
Sarah, what happened last night?
I don't know, but it must have been ridiculous. Why don't you just check your phone like everyone else does to find out what happened? Duh.
Quick, everyone check their phones.
Oh my gosh, guys, I called Derek like 8 times.
And for our first guest, your ex-boyfriend, Derek.
Thanks.
Hi, Derek. What happened last night?
Well, things got pretty nuts pretty fast.
Is there someone else in the room? I mean, I just got a bunch of random texts from this number, I don't know.
That's probably Jake.
Jake?
And for our next guest, the random dude you don't remember you brought home last night, Jake.
last night? Basically, twice as crazy as Mardi Gras, if everyone at Mardi Gras was on PCP. Thanks, Jenny.
Well, I am almost a doctor.
Focus, guys. Our phones weren't helpful. What's different?
This is not my driver's license.
I think there's another hole in my body.
I don't remember my name. Isn't that enough?
Oh, thank God. It's still there.
That's it.
What is?
I remember now. We got kicked out of mini golf after we stripped down and got into the water hazard, and then we went to Applebee's.
Oh.
Yes, and this concludes this morning's episode of
What happened last night?
So, if you both like to sign here, the house will be yours.
Oh, splendid.
Fantastic. I've always wanted a house like this.
Do you have a pen we could use?
I'm sorry, sir, we don't provide pens in this establishment.
I
can't find a pen.
I'm going to have to hurry you guys. There's a lot of other offers in the pipeline.
Pens are hard to keep hold of. They're small, thin, and weak. But now with new Rent-A-Pen, you don't have to worry.
Hello, Rent-A-Pen.
With branches in almost every state and over 25 satisfied customers, you'll never get caught without a pen again.
And would you like clicky or a screw top?
Incredible service.
Thanks, Rent-A-Pen. What the hell?
Thanks so much, Rent-A-Pen. Without you, we'd be living on the streets. Again.
Why ain't it working?
And now, for a limited time only, you can rent pencils from Rent-A-Pen.
Thanks, Rent-A-Pen. Now I can express myself.
Call now on 1-800-555 Rent-A-Pen 89163-028. Take away the 7s and add between 5 to 23s, depending on your zip code. Don't forget to write that number down.
Hello, I'm Evelyn Woodbury, and this is my show. I'm dying. Please talk to me. Let's see who our first guest will be. Paul, is that you? Paul, come over. I just made some cookies. Paul! How are you, Paul?
I'm fine.
God, come on over to the chair. They make it so far away for me. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. This is my grandson, Paul. Isn't he a handsome young man? And he's on the market.
I got somewhere to go, so...
No, Paul, stay a little while. Paul dropped out of the local community college, and now he works at the local grocery store. But you got a promotion, didn't you, Paul?
I'm supposed to be meeting someone, Nana.
Don't be shy. Tell them.
I work with the meats.
And what did you do before?
Oh, I was a bagger.
Isn't that great? You see, I told your mother you weren't a complete disappointment.
She said that?
Yes, and I told her. At least you're not like your cousin Brian of selling the marijuana.
He doesn't do that.
Let me tell you what I've been up to. I went to the doctor today for a checkup.
I found a mole in the shower, and you just never know. My sister Carol had skin cancer. Well, I went in to have it looked at, and it turns out it was just some chocolate. But it's a good thing that I went, because it turns out that I have diabetes.
Well, it was really good seeing you.
No, stay! You didn't have any cookies.
I'm fine, really. I gotta go.
That was my grandson, Paul. Let's see who our second guest will be. Oh, Sammy! Sammy, is that you? Sammy, what's that in your hand? Oh.
Sorry, Miss Woodbury.
Sammy, come over. I'm dying. Please talk to me. I just made some cookies.
I can't. I have to deliver these papers.
Well, tell your mother I said hello. Oh, Doris! Doris, is that you? Doris, come over. I'm dying. Please talk to me. I just made some cookies. Doris? Doris, how are you? Doris.
What?
Doris, how are you?
Oh, God. Evelyn, are you doing this again? Get over yourself. We're all dying. I went to the doctor today to pick up some antibiotics for my strep throat. I came back with stage 4 rabies and a touch of mono. I'm practically a feral dog. I haven't seen my kids in 3 years. I got on Facebook to connect with my grandchildren, and they never return my pokes. So please, go on about how no one talks to you, you whiny old bag.
You can be a real bitch sometimes.
What's that talking to my good ear?
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Join me next time on I'm Dying. Please talk to me when I get in a real heated discussion with Joe the mailman.
Director Roberts.
Agent Jackson.
I think I've discovered who sold our nuclear codes to the North Koreans, sir.
Continue.
We tracked the signal from the enemy's headquarters and found out that it comes from this building.
Are you insinuating that there's a traitor amongst us?
Indeed, sir, but there's only 2 people who have access to the codes, and both of them were spotted in opposite places in the world, so neither of them could have done it.
Interesting. You're right about one thing, Agent Jackson. The codes were here. But you're wrong about something else.
Well, what, sir?
There were 3 people who had access to those codes.
My God, it was you.
That's right. I was working with the North Koreans all this time.
But why, sir? Why betray your own country?
For money and power, more than you could ever imagine. But you can come share it all with me, son.
What?
Yes, Jackson. I am your father.
I'm actually 6 months older than you, though, so that doesn't make any sense.
You think? What if I told you I came from the future?
Yeah, still no. It would work if you came from the past. Did you mean the past?
No, I meant the future. What you don't understand is they put me in this much hotter body.
What are you talking about?
It's okay, son.
Okay, stop calling me son. You are clearly not my father.
I expected this reaction. After all, you are a evil twin.
Alright, dude, have you lost your mind?
The confusion's quite normal. After all, we're in a dream.
Alright, what the hell?
Within a dream.
Okay, now you're pissing me off.
And what are you gonna do, huh? If you've been dead the whole time.
I'm out of here.
Wait! What if I told you the butler did it?
I am the butler.
Damn right you are.
Wow, that food was delicious.
I know, I'm stuffed. I'll barely be able to get myself back to the car.
Don't use up all your energy. You know what time it is when we get back, right?
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Huh? What?
That's right, Jonathan. Sex for you is the question. But it won't be if you have all the right answers. Let's play! Will you have sex?
Will I have sex?
I don't know, John. Will you?
The game is simple. We have 3 categories pertaining to what your significant other talked about during dinner. All you have to do is get 2 out of 3 correct, and you'll be between the sheets in no time. Ready to play?
This is incredibly stupid.
Don't be a jerk. Unless that's what you want to be doing later on tonight. And the categories are: Today on Ellen, My Aunt Christine, and I've had the worst day.
Not gonna get any tough categories? Suit yourself. I'll go with Today on Ellen.
Great choice. Jenny, let's hear that question.
Today on Ellen, who was the first guest?
Ooh, Miley Cyrus.
You are correct!
Woo! Might as well start unzipping my pants now.
Have a seat, Jonathan. You haven't won it yet.
Man, you act like you don't even want to have sex.
There's plenty of other things I'd rather be doing for 5 minutes. Pick the next category, big shot.
How about you pick it?
I'll allow it.
Fine. I pick, I've had the worst day.
Well, wonderful. This is our multiple choice category. Jenny, you'll read off 3 options, and John will have to guess which one has made your day awful. Let's hear option A.
I've had the worst day today. Starbucks had to make my drink twice.
Option B.
The lady at Urban Outfitters was rude.
And option C.
That bitch at work had the shoes I wanted.
All right. If I'm not mistaken, the woman at Urban Outfitters was rude.
Unbelievable! The other 2 answers were right.
Things are getting interesting, folks. We're down to the final category. John, this is it. If you get this one correct, you're in for some action. If not, well, there's a good chance you'll be sleeping on the couch.
Or outside.
Yeah. I'll go with my Aunt Christine. She's the brunette, right?
She certainly isn't.
Yeah, but she's the one that always took you to SeaWorld.
I've never been to SeaWorld.
Still not scared. Ask the question.
Where does my Aunt Christine live?
Damn it, I know this. Somewhere hot. Florida.
I'm gonna need more than that.
Good. It has a fort in it. Fort something.
Fort what, John? Vague won't get you vag.
Fort Lauderdale.
Ooh, sorry, we were looking for Fort Myers.
How many Ford-somethings does that hurricane speed bag of a state have?
Apparently one too many for you. That's all the time we have for tonight, but don't worry, Jonathan, we're not leaving you empty-handed. We're sending you home with a consolation prize. The take-home version of Will You Have Sex? Well, that's all the time we have for tonight, but make sure to tune in next week for a brand new episode of Will You Have Sex?
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us after our usual lead-in, another Cubs loss. Our top story deals with bullying, an issue that has become more and more common in today's schools. In particular, gay bullying is on the rise. We sent a hidden camera to capture a day in the life of Bobby Turner, a student who knows gay bullying all too well.
Oh, the theater kids.
Oh my Gaga, you are not wearing green after St. Patrick's Day.
I have to wear my jersey. There's a pep rally today.
Oh, really? Where do you think you're going, reader?
Pick on someone your own sexual orientation. I haven't done anything wrong.
Do these eyebrows look even to you?
No.
Whoa. Your cell phone is digging into my leg.
That's not my cell phone.
Look, over there. The captain of the basketball team is over by the vending machines. Go pick on him. He's an All-American.
Bat wings or Kim Kardashian?
No.
Hold still.
Well, at least they forgot the thong today.
Gay bullying has jocks all over America afraid to go to school. And now the parents of the bullied athletes are asking for justice. We now go to an interview with Bobby's mother.
Nobody deserves the kind of treatment my son endures on a daily basis. He can't even walk down the hallway with his teammates without having a non-fat double caramel macchiato dumped on his head.
Research shows that some parents are taking a more passive approach to the issue. We caught up with the mother of a gay bully to get her perspective as well.
Boys will be boys who act like girls who bully other boys. Besides, Toby told me he's just doing it because Bobby's only a few small steps away from being pretty damn fabulous.
The bottom line is America is changing. We live in a country where the president is African American, and the jocks are bullied by the gays they used to harass. Next thing you know, we're going to start legalizing reefers. For Frequency News, I'm Gretchen Polk.
Welcome back to Microwaving for One, a show dedicated to being alone and the best meals to eat your feelings with, which is totally fine. That's not done yet. Anyway, for those of you new to the show, I decided to start it when Todd, my boyfriend of 3 weeks, broke up with me. Because I guess he thought I was too stalker-ish. Or at least that's what the restraining order implied. Better. Anyway, today I'm microwaving for one. We're going to talk about the best meals to cook for one. And I know what you're all thinking, but it's not sad. on Microwaving for One, we're going to talk about how to properly cook a Hot Pocket so it isn't frozen in the middle, and that the popcorn button is a lie. Okay, first on Shop for One. You want to avoid real grocery stores? Stick with the places that fit your food needs and have lottery tickets. Diverse foods like bagel bites, chicken and waffle chips, and boxed wine. Okay, now it's time for One-on-One, the segment where I take your calls on all your microwaving inquiries. Oh, come on. Okay. Yes, hello caller. How can I help
Rachel, it's your mother.
Mom? Mom, I'm in the middle of my show.
Show? Oh, that microwave thing. You know, maybe if you cleaned yourself up a little and learned to cook some real food, you could have a show called This Is My Boyfriend. Oh, Lord, Rachel. I hope you don't do that in public. Not like you ever leave the house, so I guess it's okay.
Mom, just because I have a link card and a slow metabolism does not mean that I'm not a catch.
No, that's exactly what that means.
Next caller. Yes, hello caller. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Abby from When You Feel You Can't Go On. I just wanted to say hi. Maybe we can talk.
Yes, hello Abby. What? Wait, is this a suicide hotline?
No. We're just the friends you can always rely on.
Oh.
You seem awfully sad, and I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, okay. You know what, Abby? Just because birds didn't help me get dressed this morning does not mean that you're better than me, okay? You're not better than me. What is wrong with you?
This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. The test of the emergency broadcast system should be over with shortly. We're sorry for interrupting your show. Sorry. This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. Seriously, I know this is the last thing you want to see on your screen right now, but, you know, it's my job. Whatever you missed in your show, you could probably just rewatch on Hulu tomorrow morning. This is no longer a test. Zombies have invaded the city. Gather your loved ones and seek shelter. This is the end of the world. Oh, no. Just a little broadcast service humor. This is a test of the emergency broadcast... Oh,
Today I saw 3 butterflies.
Writing in your journal, loser? Why don't you just go full on Sylvia Plath and kill yourself already?
Guys, leave me alone. I have diabetes.
Diabetes.
You're unpopular, and that's not okay, so...
What? Oh.
Kelly, are you okay?
No, I will never be popular.
Kelly, it's okay. The Sadie Hawkins dance is this weekend. All you have to do is lose your V card. Who are you gonna ask?
guy in school.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't even know you exist.
I don't care. I'm an empowered 16-year-old girl who knows what she wants. And I'm gonna get my man, Goat.
I worship you.
I do not feel the same way. But I appreciate the support. Here. Let me help you with that.
You didn't have to do that. I didn't want it anyway.
You're pretty cool, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I was just wondering, would you want to go to the Sadie Hawkins dance with me?
Why should I?
Because I can do this.
Oh my God. You make beautiful music.
Thanks.
But what would your father think?
I don't care what my father thinks. I want to be with you, Billy. I won't stop at anything. Nothing could keep us apart.
Babe, shh. We're gonna get through this.
All I've ever wanted is for you to notice me.
Well, peekaboo, kid. I see you.
Wait. I'm a vegan.
We'll take it slow.
Well, I'm not trying to push this. I just want you to notice that I don't feel. I just don't feel the same way. And hey, I'm not trying to get your opinion. I just want you to finally open up your ears and listen. Hey! I don't feel, I just don't feel the same way that I did. I know I did, and change is hard, but it's like today's the day I take my first breath. I make the point to keep on living. I make the choice to keep on giving. One day I could be a name, but I'm giving up to play your silly games. Hey! And all the kids keep on calling. Oh, but I'll go out, you know I'll keep on supporting them. I'll turn into different men. Keep turning my back on all my plans. Hey! Right before your eyes, never looking back. Please don't be surprised. How could you ask me if I'm still breathing? I grit my teeth and bear it all. You know I never let this fall. Well, we'll see you while I'm searching for the other side, searching for the other side. And I will see you while I'm searching for the other side, searching for the other side. They will Could you ask me if I'm still breathing? I grit my teeth and bear it all. You know I never let this fall. And I will see you again. And I will see you again. I will see you again. And I will see you again. They will ask, where have I been? They will ask, where have I been? They will ask, where have I been? My first breath, I've been on to something. 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 Oh, oh, where have I been? Where have I been? Where have I been? Where have I been? Oh, 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 for a long time now, a long time coming, a long time coming. For a long time now, it's been a long time coming, a long time coming. Help me, is what she said with her eyes. Before she fell out for crime, she's still committed. And I'm still committed, so help me. It's what she asked before they took and locked with the key inside a dark and dingy dungeon. And I said no. Well, I said no. Well, I said no. And I said no. Help me. It's what you promised. I asked you then, and I need you now. So help me. No, it's time to take responsibility. It's time to just accept you're the one you made yourself. No, it's time to take responsibility. It's time to just accept you're the one you made yourself. in the face with embarrassment. You'll sweat it out. Oh, enjoy your time for a long time now, a long time coming, a long time coming. For a long time now, a long time coming, a long time coming. For a long time now, long time coming. For a long time now, long time coming, long time coming. Oh, you tell me that you're me, long time now, long time coming, long time coming. Right, right, right. Tell me why, tell me why.
We could just add another sitcom.
About what?
Oh, I don't know. Hot girl moving in with a jingle writer and his awkward but adorable brother.
No. Who do you think's running the network? Chuck Lorre?
Well, he is super successful. And you know, anything's funny if you add a laugh track after it.
And we could replace all the major characters with different actors and act like the show is just as good as it was, if it was ever good to begin with.
And also, we can just do one final show where it runs on and on and on and on and on.
And on and on and on until all the actors are old, overpaid, and otherwise irrelevant, and you cry watching it because it's so terrible.
And also, we can just copy whatever the British people are doing.
Yes! Look, a banana peel for someone to slip on.
All right, gang, listen up. It's been almost 2 years since we killed Bin Laden. I know. There's still a lot of bad guys out there that we gotta catch. Jason.
Yeah.
I sent you to investigate Michael Keegan.
Yeah, England just captured the guy in an attempted car bombing.
Did you get the interview?
Yeah. MI6 let us talk with him during the interrogation. Do you have any information pertaining to America?
I want an attorney.
I'm his attorney, Ross Fishburne Steinstein. Be still!
Those Cambridge lawyers sure know how to kneecap. Anyway, on to the big dogs. Julian Assange, what'd you get?
Well, he had a chart topper in the US with WikiLeaks, but since then, it's only been a couple hits in Sweden.
Julian, what's it like to be a has-been?
What's it like to be a has-been? What's it like to stalk a has-been? Sack of koalas down.
So, did you arrest him?
Arrest? Oh, no. Sorry.
Well, an arrest would have been nice, I'm not gonna lie. But baby steps. All right, let's see what else we got here. Hussein Al-Umari. The worst thing that happened to Israeli health since the high-carb bagel. Tell me you found it.
Oh, we found him.
Yeah, he was coming out of the Hezbollah hot tub.
You mean the gay Palestinian bathhouse?
Check it out.
Hussein, we have a few questions.
Please, I'm with my wife. Please leave me alone. Please leave us alone. Please leave.
Oh, that is priceless. Tell me you arrested him.
Oh, no. Ugh. That would have been a really good idea. He was right there. It would have been like super easy. My bad, boss.
Yeah, I spaced too.
Well, that's kinda the reason why we sent you out there, so... All right, it's fine. It's fine, you're learning. In the meantime, Mina, Maya, I want you to follow Bin Laden's brother on Twitter. Everybody else, focus on the Al Jazeera dick pic scandal.
Did you get the job, sweetie?
Nope. They want someone who went to college and isn't a registered sex offender. Man, if only there were a job that would hire repeat felons.
There is?
That's right, folks. I'm Crazy Mike from Crazy Mike's recruitment office. And thanks to a massive lack of natural interest, the U.S. Armed Forces are taking anyone that applies.
Anyone?
You better believe it! Whether you're an old fart, a drug addict, or just plain old insane. If you're dumb enough to volunteer, we're dumb enough to take you.
See, I'd like to join, but then I wouldn't have time to take care of our baby.
Not true! You can fly our drones, you can take on surgeries from the comfort of your kitchen.
Wow, I just blew up a whole village and didn't even wake up little Julia.
And if you want to be part of the action, we now allow women in combat. Hell, you can sign up your baby. We'll take anything.
Do I have to take a drug test?
No, you idiot. This is a Walmart, this is the Army. So come on down to Crazy Mike's recruitment office and we'll get a gun to you by the end of the day. Crazy Mike's, where the only thing lower than America's international approval rating is our standards.
The Single Guy is back, and this season is sexier than ever. Tears, drama, and at least one sassy but equally attractive Latina. Get ready for our most exciting season yet, as Tanner searches for the woman of his dreams.
This year they decided to keep The Bachelor a secret from us. It's like an arranged marriage, which is super exciting.
I believe this is going to be an amazing experience. I get to meet a new guy, make new friends.
This was my mother's wedding dress. She died 7 years ago. This was all she ever wanted for me.
I feel some of the women here are here for the wrong reasons. I mean, we all know some of us only got here because of our good looks.
So they load us all one by one in a room like well-dressed cattle, and we have 30 seconds to make a good first impression. I only need 15.
So what do you guys think he's gonna look like?
Super handsome. What the f***'s going on here?
Yeah, I had a black friend in high school, so I feel like I have an edge against the other girls.
That's all I have.
What a f***ing plot twist.
I think this is something they should have told us.
What the f?
One's Clean, One's Dirty is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Excuse me, who are you?
I'm answering here the ad for your new roommate.
I'm Sandy. I'm really clean. I like to work hard and study. I want a career.
I'm Mandy. I'm like dirtier. I'm pretty sure I have pink eye, and I just want to live my life. I love me.
How will this ever work? Your noise is distracting me from my very large book. What are you doing?
Oh, while you were working hard, I bought a bunch of cats, and we kind of got into a little bit of a kitty litter accident.
You bought a bunch of cats?
Guess the cat's out of the bag.
This is too much for me. I want to work hard.
And I want to live my life. My amazing life. You know what? I just need to center myself because I'm clearly more spiritual than you. I'm more street smart than book smart. And I have lots of fun, lovable quirks.
Why are you doing that?
Yoga? Ugh, it makes me feel like a child. Especially in child's pose.
What's with all the play on words?
Play on words? If you want to have one of those, you should watch Madam Butterfly.
Wait a minute. I realized today that I didn't put out an ad for a new roommate. Not online, not in the newspaper.
Yeah, you're right. You just looked awful lonely when I was stalking you on that fire escape.
That's crazy. I'm calling the police.
Wait, what?
Maybe you're just too dirty.
Maybe you're just too clean.
Okay.
I have a delivery for two best friends.
Huh?
What?
Good evening. I'm Carlton Chesterton, filling in for Westerton Morsley, who had a light cough last night and is now dead. And now for today's top stories. The economy continues to plummet. The price of a cow is now 6 chickens. The price of a chicken is 2 daughters. In response to this faltering economy, Prince James had all of his advisors beheaded. And his "no one can be mean to me" policy has left little stimulation. It's shocking that an inbred 12-year-old lacks the emotional security it takes to rule a nation. In other news, over 75 of our soldiers have died this afternoon. There was no battle. It was just 95 degrees outside, and they were wearing 200 pounds of armor. Speaking of weather, let's turn to the weather girl, Mary. Mare!
Thank you, Carlton. There have been massive amounts of barometric pressure rising from the Balkans. If that clashes with the warm air of the westerly wind rising from the Atlantic, it will cause the temperature to drop immensely, thus creating a vacuum seal, creating massive amounts of precipitation.
Which? Please welcome our new weather girl, Jane.
It might rain.
In the sporting world, we had a jousting match yesterday on Castle grounds. Please welcome our sports news reporter, Tom Jenkins. Tom, how was the joust?
Oh, Carlton, it was just riveting. You know, there is no sport quite like jousting. I mean, what could be more exciting than watching two men riding horses at each other while holding long, pointy sticks? In today's match, the big winner was Marcus, the king's right-hand man, who emerged victorious when he managed to lodge his lance into his opponent's throat. The medical squad was on scene, of course, but they were unable to help the man as he bled to death. When questioned after the match, the head of the medical unit had this to say. I don't know how he died. I used like 20 leeches.
We are not smart people, are we? Huh? Apparently, that's all we have time for tonight. It's, the pigeon that's supposed to deliver the script isn't coming. How did this happen? I don't know. Maybe the pigeon delivered the script to the wrong Carlton. Or perhaps the pigeon got eaten by a bigger bird. Or perhaps it flew wherever it wanted because it's a bird. Anyway, I'm Carlton Chesterton, hoping you have a wonderful evening and try not to die.
Oh, hello, and welcome to our late night program.
Yes, thank you. We're gonna tell you what we read today until our sandwiches are delivered.
We ordered about 20 minutes ago. They should be here by now. You know, they should be here by now. Should we talk to someone? Should we flag down our waiter?
He sees us. I already told him I didn't like his look. The smug on his face. His muscles, I just really don't like that look.
You know, people these days, they don't know what they do.
He's probably back there chatting with that shiksa waitress.
You know, I didn't notice her.
Legs like a school mom.
Well, I need a seltzer water.
I will go back there myself to make it, but I don't want to make a scene. I already told him to turn down the air conditioner.
Well, it was too cold in this spot. I mean, they put us here knowing it was too cold.
I don't even want to talk about the news, but I will. I have opinions and they need to be heard.
Well, I'll gladly start. I mean, unless you want to.
I was gonna go first, but please, go ahead.
Well, I would, but I feel guilty about it now.
You wanted to go, you should go.
Okay, fine, I'll go first, but only if you insist. I mean, I'm not pushing.
You should go.
Okay, fine, I'll go.
Just go.
So this Jesse Jackson, he just released a new album.
I heard it, then I didn't like it. Let me tell you why. It's too urban, and he can't handle his money, and I just won't stand for something like that.
That album is one bat mitzvah present I will not be getting for my Rachel.
Or my, Yosef. Oh, look, our first guest.
I can't sit on my
Oh, wonderful. Just a few questions.
Yeah.
Now, how long have you been working here?
3 days.
3 days? Good for you. Is that good, Eli?
You know it is. Now, Mr. Busboy.
My name is Steven.
Mr. Busboy. If you were us and you had not yet received your chopped liver on rye, what would you do?
I don't know. Leave, maybe?
Get out of our booth.
What?
Get out of the booth!
Bastard kid wants us to leave.
He was a good guest, though.
Very charming.
These seats, my back. Oh, my. You know, here's something else, though. That Republicans are sequestering Obama.
You know, I know you're a big man in politics sometimes.
I try to stay uninvolved because, you know, I used to be an activist at a Temple Bethel in the 60s. You know, back when Rebecca Schwartz had her eye on me.
You know, it was odd that she only had one eye. You know, if I remember, you were a force to be reckoned with. You were a fearsome young man, whereas I've always been a smaller man with weak ligaments.
You know I was at a protest once, and you know what I said to the officer? I said, I don't like you, and I don't like this establishment, and I think we should tear it down and take down those horses.
Well, did they tear it down?
They sprayed me in the face and told me to go home.
Well, now for our segment entitled Yes and No. Racism.
No.
Musical numbers in movies.
Oh, God, yes.
Leash laws.
Yes.
Private schools.
My little Mendel goes there, of course, yes.
Private pools.
And
And that concludes our segment, Yes and No.
Where in the name of Hashem are our sandwiches? I swear I feel like a different color in the 50s right now.
You know, they always forget the extra liver on my sandwich. It's very difficult.
We should conclude on a high note.
Well, in conclusion, my daughter and her husband are having a bris for my grandson this Saturday. Bring a nosh and you'll get a blessing.
Mazel tov.
It's over now.
Any ideas for the last show?
Why don't we end our night with a high-intensity, confusing action drama?
Yes! One where all the world's water disappears and people have to immediately dip by using bow and arrows.
Or we could have a group of people crash a plane on a deserted island, and there could be like an FBI agent, an institutionalized scientist.
Yes! And we put them into impossible situations and add a bunch of explosions and lens flares.
Yes.
And then it'll actually turn out that the entire thing took place entirely inside of an Etch-a-Sketch.
Yeah, about that, it's all a little too, J.J. Abrams for my taste.
What are you doing here?
Is that a serious question? I own here.
What happened to the other guy?
What other guy? Look, you guys have fooled around long enough. I think it's time for you to really consider a career in public access. Oh, you know, I think it's time you should all go home.